Good morning all of you. Welcome to the class. This is your WD lab class. In the previous class we discussed about the concept of CSS and some elements or some tags of the CSS. So today we discuss another things of the CSS. Let us discuss in detail. Today we discuss about the CSS text. Okay. CSS provides several properties that allows you to define various text styles such as color, alignment, spacing, decoration, transformation, etc. very easily and effectively. Here the text properties are text align, text decoration, text transform, text indent, line height, line spacing, word spacing and many more. Okay. These properties give you precise control over the visual appearance of the character, word, space and so on. Okay. So first we discuss about text color. Color of the text is defined by the CSS color property. That means if we write color equals to in a hexadecimal form we will write here, then that means it define the, if we only mention the color equals to means if it will display the it will define the text color. In the body part whatever text we write, that color is in this form. Okay, that means that color is this one. Then we set the text alignment. The text align property is used to set the horizontal alignment of the text. Text can be aligned in 4 ways. One is your left, right, center or justify. Okay. If we mention the text align equal to center, then it will display in the center. If we set the paragraph text alignment is justify, then it will display in a justify format. Okay. So this is your different formats of the alignment. If the format is left, then it will display like this. If the format is text align is center, then it will display in this form. If the text align is right, then it will display in this form, and justify, then both side are margin. Okay. Next one is our text decoration. The text decoration property is used to set or remove the decoration from the text. This property typically accepts the values underline, overline, line through and none. That means text decoration properties has 4. It will our values has 4. One is your underline, another is your overline, line through and none. Under overline means the line is over the text, line through means in between the line, in between the text, and underline means the text is underlined. Okay, and none means it is nothing. Okay, removing the default underline from the links, then the text decoration property is extensively used to remove the default underline from the HTML hyperlink. You can further provide some other visual cues to make it stand out from the normal text. For example, using the dotted border instead of solid underline. Okay. So here we write text decoration equals to none and border bottom equals to 1 pixel dotted. So that the bottom border is 1 pixel size dotted line is displayed here. Okay, so this is your text decoration concept. Next one is our text transformation. The text transform property is used to set the cases for a text. Text are often written in mixed case. However, in certain situation, you may want to display your text in entirely different case. Using this property, we can change an element's text content into uppercase or lowercase letter, or capitalize the first letter of each word without modifying the original text. That means in the word we say that this is your change case. Okay, the change case is known as, in the HTML form it is text transformation. Okay, that means the text is in your uppercase or the text is in a lower case, or and the each word first letter is capital. All these things in the Microsoft Word it is known as the change case, but here it is known as case transformation. Okay, the how to write this? The text transform is a colon symbol uppercase, text transform capitalized, text transform lowercase. In this way we write here. Next is our text indentation. The text indent property is used to set the indentation of the first line of the text within a block of text. It is typically done by inserting the empty space before the first line of text. The size of the indentation can be specified using percentage, length values in pixel or EMS, etc. Okay. The following style rule, you will indent the first line of the paragraph by 100 pixels. So how to write this? Text indent colon symbol 100 pixel. That means paragraph text indent is 100 pixel. Okay. First line of the paragraph. Next is our letter spacing. The letter spacing property is used to set extra space between the character of text. Okay. This property can take a length value in pixel or EMS. It may also accept negative values when setting letter spacing. A length value indicates the spacing in addition to the default inter-character space. Okay. So how to write this? Letter spacing, if we set this in a negative, then minus 3px, and if we write this in a positive form, then letter spacing 10px. Okay. It is easy to mention in pixel form. Okay. Next one is our word spacing. The word spacing property is used to specify the additional spacing between the words. This property can accept the value in pixel or EMS form. Negative values also allow. So in word spacing we write word spacing 20px, word spacing minus 20px also we can write, text line equal to justify. In this way, or white space is pre. In this way we can set the word spacing. Okay. Next is our again one point is, remember, in word spacing can be affected by text justification. Also, even though white space is preserved, space between words are affected by the word spacing property. Okay, these things are most important. You just remember this. Then the line height. Line height property is used to set the height of the text line. It is also called leading and commonly used to set the distance between the line of text. The value of this property can be a number or can be a percentage or length in pixel or EMS. Okay. So how to set this? Line height colon symbol 1.2. When the value of a number value is a number, the line height is calculated by multiplying the elements of the font size of the number. That means when we set the height is 1.2, then how it calculate? The line height is calculated by multiplying the font size number of the font size elements font size. Okay. While percentage values are relative to the elements font size. So in this way it can calculate. If the value of the line height property is greater than the value of the font size property for an element, this difference is called leading, is cut in half. That means it is the difference is called leading and is cut in half leading and distributed evenly on the top and bottom in the line box. Okay. So this is, we can only set the line height also, and he can calculate how it calculated the line heights are displayed. Okay. So here it is mentioned paragraph font size equal to 14 pixel, line equal to 20 pixel, background color is equal to this one. Okay. So one lab work is also there. 1, 2 lab works. Let us discuss the lab work. How to use the CSS in HTML document. Okay, first we write HTML. As usual, we write in HTML code. Okay, then we write head. Then here we use the style. This one is your embedded style, not is inline style. Inline style means in the tag we can write the style option. Okay, so here in the header portion we write the styles. So here style, we open the style tag, then we write h1. Each line we mention the properties. Then color is white, background color is red, padding is 5 pixel. This is for the heading h1 tag. Okay, then we write the paragraph. For the paragraph, then paragraph color is blue. You can also all these things also mention here. Then we close the style tag, then close the head tag, then we open the body tag. So in the heading h1 tag we write here cascading style set. So whatever style here mentioned, this will affect in these things, this text. Okay, then we write the paragraph 1 definition of the cascading style set. Okay, so how it look like this? Let us run this program. Okay, CSS. Okay, the things whatever we discuss in the documents, what document, the lab work, this is also written here in that format. Okay, let us run this and take this how it look like. So in the heading we also style color red and background, all these things, and paragraph is color blue color, this one. Okay, so in this way it will look like this. Okay, the next one is our also discuss here. Another lab work is there, write a program in HTML, display the paragraph using CSS. Here also these things are written in same like as in the previous. Also h1 is this one and style is the only heading portion we will display here. Then here one is CSS list is we can create. Okay, then UL style equal to style list style type equal to circle, color red, background color blue. That means here this one is your example of inline style. Okay, that means also embedded style also here we mention here, and also in the list we can display the inline style also. That means in the UL tag we will write the style effect for this UL. Okay, in this way you can mention here. That means here you mention style type equal to circle, color is red, background color is blue, and in this list type equal to square, color is blue, background color is red, and here type equal to decimal, color is purple, background color is magenta. Okay, here type equal to alpha, lower alpha, color is green, background color is yellow. Okay, in this way here we mention here. Next we will see how it will be look like and how to run this. Open with notepad. The codes are written in the notepad and save is as the file name. The extension is the .html. Okay, now we run this file. Okay, first thing here, the background is, we said the background is in the heading color is white, background color is red, and padding is 5 pixel. So this one is shown here in the heading. This one is the heading. In the second list, math, social science, physics, here the type is circle, color is red, background color is blue. That means these things are shown here. Background color is blue, type is circle, and the text is red color. So in this way all these things are displayed here. You can also insert and all these styles are used in table and in the form, and also used in the frame set. Okay, so two works are there. All of you written in the record copy and do this in your desktop or laptop. Okay, so that's all in this class. All of you go through it and complete this lab work. Okay, thank you.